Hello everybody and assalamu alaikum. In today's video, this is me. If you can see me, this is me. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to draw, and I'm not talking how to improve on this thing versus that thing versus this, that, this. That's not what we're doing. What we're actually doing here is that I'm going to show you how to draw from the start to the finish, or I won't even say the finish, but to where I am right now. This is where I currently am as far as learning how to draw. I will flash some digital images up here. This was the most recent one that I've done, is self-portrait. That's the most recent. That's basically all I have to say about that. But this is not what we're learning how to do today. There are stepping stones to you getting to where you need to go. So let me show you how I started. We're gonna draw in my sketchbook for this. That's how we're gonna start out. This is not crooked. The camera is crooked and I'm not gonna fix it. So I'm gonna show you how I started off drawing. Now, let's start on the clean page. I'll fill this page up with other things, but for now, let's start on a clean page, and we'll actually turn the sketchbook this way for me to show you what's going on. Let me move forward a little bit. Alright, so now we're on a clean page. So what you've probably said to somebody is, I don't know how to draw. All I know how to do is draw stick figures. We're gonna do some building on that. We're gonna use a regular pencil because this is my artist pencil. I think it's a 0.5 lead. That's probably not what you have. You probably have like either a regular pencil like what I have in my hand, or a 0.7 lead pencil. So I'm going to show you on what I learned how to do, which is literally a regular pencil. Tan-ta-tan! Just a regular pencil. Let's start this drawing. So what you probably have said, and what you probably tell an artist every time you see them is, I don't know how to draw. I can't even draw a stick figure. If you can draw a circle, you can draw a stick figure. So, let's zoom in. This is probably what you do when you draw a stick figure. You probably go like this. And you draw a circle. And you draw an eye. And you draw another eye. And you draw a smiley face. Right? That is probably what you do when you say, I can't draw. All I draw is a stick figure. And then you do the body. And then you either do this or you do them individually. This is fine, honestly. If you can convey it as a human being and somebody can tell that's what it is, then that's what it is. And if somebody can't tell that's what it is, then you just gotta practice. Now, what we're gonna do, you right there, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna build on this. So this is what you can draw. Let's start here. Let's start with the face. So all you can draw is the face. Let's try again. Let's draw another circle. Circle doesn't have to be perfect. Draw that circle. Let's start with the eyes. If you normally draw the eyes as little dots, let's not draw the eyes as little dots. Let's try some other things. What other things can we do? How do we draw somebody that has their eyes closed per se? You can go little lines. Draw your little smiley face. You got it. What's next? What are some other things that we could try? You don't want to be so happy? You ain't gotta be so happy. Draw the little lines. Now he's sad or angry or whatever it is that you want that character to be. You don't like this? Alright, let's do something different. We can draw it again. We can draw it happy. Let's draw two circles. You know what we can add to these 2 circles? We can add eyebrows. See what I mean? And it conveys all of these feelings that you want to draw. So you're probably saying, well, I don't want to just draw a happy face or a smiley face. That's not my issue. I don't want to do that. I want to draw a body. We can get to that, but not in this video. But I'll show you some examples of what your next steps will be from here to here. So say you're tired of drawing all these different faces. That's okay, that's fine. You want to do something new. Now, my natural progression after I went from a stick figure was to draw these little tube bodies. So you draw a little bean shape. I was out of frame. You draw a little bean shape. Draw this arm right there. Draw these little tubes like that. This was my natural progression. This right here. This was where I went directly after going from here. Like, obviously I tried all the different faces. Like, I'm not joking when I say this. I did. When I started learning how to draw and started taking it seriously, I was about 8 years old, and so I went from here, and then this was next. So from here to here, once you get there, your next thing to do to build on this is that you actually have to look at faces. And so when I looked at faces, the thing that I noticed first about faces is that heads are not shaped like circles. Okay? Heads are more shaped like ovals or like an egg. If you can draw an egg, you can draw a face. And so from here, in any sort of like drawing book that you have read, they usually tell you, let's draw some guidelines, and then they draw like this kind of a plus sign in the middle, right? That lets you know where to put things. So I learned that faces are shaped like eggs more than they are shaped like beans. And so I was like, oh yeah, you want to know what else I noticed? Is that they have necks. And you can literally, that tube shape that we went from here, bring it over here. If this camera is shaking, I apologize. It's actually like connected to this table. So every time I move, it moves. So what's next after that? Alright, say that's all you want to learn for right now. So you just you learned how to do the neck. Let's keep the tube shape. That's fine. You can keep the little tube shape. No one's stopping you from keeping the tube shape or the cylinder shape. After that, legitimately, these little tubes still coming out the body. They just got a little bit more cylindrical, okay? Learning how to draw cylinders is usually a good step in learning how to draw. So we're here. We got our oval shaped head. We wanted to add a neck. That's fine from here to here. That's not that difficult of a step to make. Let's keep that little oval body, keep the little cylindrical legs. Okay, you want to draw feet. If you don't want to draw all of the, the different shoes and stuff, you don't have to. Go back to the cylinders. It's fine. You're the one drawing. If you don't want anybody to see this in your sketchbook, no one has to see this in your sketchbook. But this, again, is a natural progression of things that you can try. If when you go for an art project and this is all you can draw and you be like, I can't do blah, 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 blah. Going from a stick figure to what I'm going to call a bean figure to a tube figure is a really easy progression to make. And you're fine. They're going to stay bald for now, okay? Unless you really want to draw hair on them. You can draw a little afro if that's what you want. Afro puffs if that's what you want. You can do whatever. But let's go back to the arms. So you say you wanted them to wear a shirt. Remember them tube figures? Draw those tube figures. make the bottom half of the tube figure straight. You want to draw with arms? Extend those tube figures. Say, I don't want to do hands right now. You don't have to do hands right now. You ever seen Animal Crossing? Or better yet, you ever seen Lego? You just need to suggest that there are hands there. You don't have to get crazy with it if you're just trying to learn how to draw. So say, I don't want to do the little dots. I want to do a different kind of eye. That's fine too. These are the eyes that I went with. I did some little oval shapes just like the head. And I did some more oval shapes for the eyes. Added a smile. Erase that middle line. Because we don't need that anymore. Those were just guidelines. We don't need those guidelines anymore. You want to add a nose? You can add a nose as a dot. Or we can go the Animal Crossing route. Add a nose as a triangle. That's fine. Or we could go the Peanuts route and add a nose like that. Whatever the case may be. Now, you don't want this character to be bald anymore. Alright, let's do this character. This is probably what I would have done. Is go just like this. Now this person has hair. But you said the top of the head is bald. That's fine. This is not enough for you. You don't want the top of the head to look bald. That's fine. Go look at people's hair. Okay? Go look at people's head. What does the hairline look like? You can either study the hairline and figure out a way to draw it, or you can do like this. Now she has hair on her head. And that is going to be the end of today's video. This is natural progression. Now, in the next video, I think I'm going to do a natural progression from a stickman to a little cylindrical person and have a focus on just the face to show you what the natural progression from stickman to face is. So, with that, I'm gonna end today's video, and if you want to support me, you can support me. I have stickers. Here are the stickers that I offer. They're all holographic. You can support me by going to my Etsy or follow me on TikTok, and that's all. Bye. I'll say it again, if you enjoyed today's video, you can support me on my Etsy, follow me on my, if you want proof that I can actually draw, go to my Instagram. I use it as sort of a portfolio. You can go there and see all the things that I've done. If you want the more like short form videos, obviously go to TikTok. I don't post on there every single day. I post maybe every other day, but there was a point where I posted like 3 times a day every single day. You can see sketches and whatnot. I haven't been doing any digital art lately because I have messed up my shoulder, but this I can do. I can show you guys how I got started. This isn't too rough on me. So without further ado, I guess I'm gonna leave. Support me in whatever way you want to support me, whether that's subscribing or following or purchasing. Bye.